Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today is the day that I have more products that I'm recommending to you guys. It's my favorites video. This is my mid-year favorites. I'm going to be honest with you, there's not a lot of products, but I promise you it's going to be worth it. If you missed the beginning of the year favorites video that I did about 3 or 4 months back, definitely make sure you go check that out. It will be linked in the description down below as well as in the cards above. I will definitely make sure I'm putting it in the description box for you guys, because if you haven't had a chance to see that yet, make sure you go watch that video. You can do it after this one, or you can pause this one, go see that one, and then watch this one. But they're all great products that I'm sharing with you all, and I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I hope you all enjoy the video. Definitely make sure you give it a thumbs up if you do, and of course subscribe to my channel. Bell notification on. I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, so make sure you guys are subscribed with the bell notification on so you never miss an upload from me. So starting off strong with our first product, this is the Milk Makeup KUSH Lip Balm, and this one is in Green Dragon, and I absolutely love this chapstick. Now, first and foremost, I do want to say that the hemp oil that is in this product is probably, or is, I'm pretty sure it is, the lowest grade of cannabis oil that you can go. Honestly, this is not the reason that I bought this lip balm. I didn't even know it had anything cannabis related in this lip balm when I purchased it initially. Like, yes, I saw the name KUSH and obviously thought of that, but didn't know that that really had anything to do with the name. So it was interesting to find out that this is definitely one of the products that Milk Makeup released with cannabis oil or hemp oil inside of it. Now, aside from that, I will say that this product is very great for everyday wear. I haven't necessarily worn it under any lipsticks or anything like that, so I don't know how it would hold up when it comes to that, but I don't foresee any problems in that area personally, in my opinion, just experiencing this lip balm, you know, on its own. But I do love it on an everyday basis, and I love to wear it by itself. This one is definitely used up. I can't even turn it up to show you guys the actual stick because it's really nothing left. I've literally been taking my nail and digging in to get that extra product because I just love this balm so much. The smell, it smells minty almost, and it feels very nice on the lips if I haven't said that already. But I've been using my nail to scoop the extra product out because I want to use every bit of this product. It is $16. And I did buy this at Sephora, so you can definitely get it there. That's the only place that I know of that you can buy it. I'm not sure if Milk Makeup even actually has a website, but if they do, I'm pretty sure that's on there. But aside from that, like in-store access, Sephora is the place to go. Like I said, it gives a really nice shine to your lips, a nice glossy shine. You know, we all love that little bit of glossiness on our lips, or if you're just one of those girls who just straight up like matte things, then this isn't for you. But it's very moisturizing, it smells great, and the packaging is very nice and beautifully made. This is the most satisfying part of this lip balm. That right there, that magnetic closure, so satisfying. I could throw this in my purse and it won't open or, you know, get ruined or anything like that. I know that it's secure, locked in my bag for the remainder of the day. Love, love, love the packaging, love the product. Everything about this is just bomb. So there would be no favorites video without the mention of the Urban Decay De-Slick All-Nighter Spray. The full-size version of this spray does retail for $32, but you can pick up this travel size for just $15. You can buy this at Sephora or Ulta. Mine was actually purchased in Ulta, but again, either store has it, and this setting spray is probably the only setting spray that I've ever used that has done anything setting wise. I like to use other sprays for other things, but when it comes to setting down my makeup and locking it into place, this is definitely my go-to. This spray for me is like glue. Like, once I apply my makeup, spray it down with this, I feel like it's not going anywhere, it's not budging or anything like that. It's just like locked down in place. and it's not going anywhere. Now I will say, after a day's wear of makeup and using this setting spray, my oils, however, do seem to peek through, but it's not such an oily mess as to where my makeup is just all over the place. Everything is literally still intact, still in the place that it needs to be, but just a little bit accentuated with the oils, which is fine, because if it was really a problem to me, all I had to do was just use some blotting powder or blotting sheets, blot my face a little bit, maybe throw a little bit of powder on there and reset all over again. But as far as your makeup not budging, this is that product. This next product is a newly purchased product for me, but ever since I purchased it, I have not yet, even still to this day, been able to put it down. And if you guys watch all of my videos consistently, you guys already know what I'm talking about. But this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. It retails for $5.99. I found mine at my local Walmart. I don't really know where else you can find it. They do sell Wet n Wild in other places, but Walmart has been the only place so far where I've been able to actually purchase that specific powder. Now they do have a banana and they do have a deep shade. So it's translucent, banana, and deep. The banana is recommended for all skin types, and the deep shade is recommended for medium tan to deep skin tones. So just keep that in mind when you're selecting your shade of powder. I just went ahead and went with the translucent. Honestly, when I first bought it, translucent was the only one that they had, so that's why I went with that one. I might go to the store and pick up the banana shade. I do want to really see if it will give the same finish as the translucent. It's only $6, so it doesn't hurt to try. Again, I absolutely love this powder. It's really weird to me how powders that I used to use consistently before just don't seem to measure up anymore for me, and that's why I'm always reaching for this. It's just really weird, and it's like I used to love that before, but why now all of a sudden I'm not loving it as much? This powder just has really changed the game for me. It can be used to set your makeup, it can be used to mattify, absorb your oils, or even bake. Like, this powder has so many different things that you can do with it without worrying about dryness or cakiness, or even what do you call it, flashback when you're taking flash photography. Like, it's perfect for flash photography because it does not give you that ghostly look in your makeup photos, and your makeup again just looks flawless. So our next product is foundation, and this is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. Now this right here took some time for me to get used to. I wasn't really loving it at first, but the more I used it, the more in love I fell with this foundation, and for many different reasons. I will say that although this does state that it's a full coverage foundation, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's full coverage right off bat. It is more of like a high medium buildable foundation versus just straight up being full coverage. So I feel like you can definitely build that coverage up to be the full coverage that it claims. So that's not really bad at all, because on days where I want to be a little bit lighter in coverage, I can definitely just throw one layer on, and the days that I want an absolute full coverage look, I can throw about 2 layers on of this foundation. If set correctly, this foundation can last for a few hours on my face, so this isn't one that I would put on in the beginning of the day and expect it to last all day long, but it still is a very nice foundation with a very beautiful coverage. What I love most about this foundation is not only the coverage, but also the finish of it. To me, it has kind of like a satin finish. It's not too matte, but it's also not too dewy and glowy on your skin, so that's awesome. The formula and the consistency of the product itself is very nice and very smooth. It goes on very nicely on your skin, and again, you can build it up to get that full coverage look without it being too cakey or too much or too heavy on your skin, because we all hate those full coverage foundations that are just super thick and super heavy on our skin, and it just feels like it's just weighing us down. This is definitely does not do that. I will say that this foundation does oxidize slightly, so if you are looking to get this foundation, I do recommend getting a slightly lighter shade than what you're used to. That way when it oxidizes, it'll basically be your perfect shade. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to purchase this foundation. And I'm not sure if I said it or not, but this foundation does retail for $11.99. I did get mine at Ulta, and you can get yours there as well, or any other drugstore that carries Maybelline products, that foundation is typically on their shelves. Now for the next product, the lip mask. So this is the LANEIGE Sleep Care Lip Sleeping Mask, and guys, this mask has been so bomb. Okay, comes with this little applicator, and these two just work hand in hand with each other, and I absolutely love it, recommend it. I've never used a sleeping mask before, but once I started using this, I've noticed a difference in my lips. This lip mask, you guys, is amazing. Like I said, it does have a scent to it, but the smell is not super overpowering, and it kind of dissipates after you apply it to your lips. So it's nothing too crazy, and you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't stand the smell, but it's a very nice, subtle smell. I would probably say it smells, I don't know, like roses maybe, but not really. I don't know, I've smelled that smell before. I just can't pinpoint it at the moment, but it's not a very strong scent. Now the applicator that it comes with, this little thing, it's very tiny, but it's very efficient and effective. When using this lip mask, you just take the little spatula, dip it into the product, which is very creamy and smooth, by the way, and you just pile it onto your lips nice and evenly. I absolutely love the applicator. I low-key wish that they sold either separately or with the actual product, but the applicator for it to be not necessarily this pink tip part where you're actually supposed to apply it to your lips bigger, but the wand part a little bigger, if that makes sense. Like those bigger spoolies that they sell. I wish the lip applicator came a bigger version like that, because then I wouldn't be worried about losing it. But it's very effective and efficient with this mask, and I absolutely love the applicator. I have tried applying the product with and without the applicator. I do feel with the applicator is the best way to apply, but you can definitely opt just for your finger. The consistency of this product is super nice. It kind of like goes on like a cream, but then kind of melts down and onto your lips and into your lips as your body temperature kind of like warms up the product. So it's kind of like a fast thing, but definitely very creamy, very smooth. It's also very hydrating on the lips without being too thick or too thin. Again, using the applicator is my preferred method, but you can also opt to use your finger. Either way, it's still very lightweight, and it definitely has more staying power than that of any other lip balm that I've ever used. Like the staying power is just amazing about this lip mask. And with that being said, I will say that I not only use it at night, every night before I go to bed, I make sure that I put this lip mask on because I want to wake up to nice, smooth lips. And the more and more you use it, the more and more it's gonna work better and better, if that makes any sense. Like I've noticed a difference in day one of using it, and now in day, however many days I am into using this lip mask at this point, my lips have gotten better. So it definitely does make a difference in the texture of your lips. So if you have really dry lips, I definitely recommend that you get this product and try it out for yourselves. But what I was trying to say there was that not only do I use it as a sleeping mask, but I also use it as a lip balm throughout the day sometimes when I don't have any other lip balms around that I want to use. Sometimes I just pull that out and use it as a regular lip balm. So you can definitely do that with it, but again, it's technically a sleeping mask. These next two products I have talked about in my skincare routine video, so if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up in the cards above, but I'll also link it in the description down below so that you guys can go check that out. But I am not going to talk too in depth about these, just briefly go over them because they are favorites of mine and I do want to share them once again with you all. So for the first product, it is the LA-ROCHEY POOSAY Effeclar Medicated Gel Cleanser. This product is just so amazing on my skin. It's definitely helped with the overall appearance and look of my skin. The more and more I use it, the better my skin seems to get. I still have those breakouts, you know, during my cycle and things like that. It's just Mother Nature. There's nothing that we can technically do to stop it. It's gonna happen. But they've been reduced to a minimum and it's not as much anymore. And it's just really been a great product for me. This product does have salicylic acid in it. It's targeted towards oily skin as well as acne prone skin and also sensitive skin. People can use this, or people with sensitive skin, not sensitive skin people, can use this product, but it's an amazing product and I absolutely love it. The next product is this CERVAE PM Moisturizing Lotion. You guys have also heard me talk about this in my skincare routine, but just real briefly, a backstory on this specific moisturizer. First of all, it retails for about $15.99 and you can get it at Ulta. I did purchase mine at Ulta, and the reason why I purchased this was because I was having a dry patch thing going on my right eye, and I did some research and they suggested this specific moisturizer, so I picked it up, started using it, and like in no time it cleared up my dry patch on my eye. So I've been sticking to using this as my moisturizer both day and night, consistently every day, and it definitely has helped with my skin situation, and I have not seen any dry patches since then. So I will continue to use this product. It's just amazing and I love it. Sometimes I'll use the product with water or without water, meaning my face is a little wet or it's just completely dry after I cleanse it. But I definitely make sure that I put this all over my face, my eyes, and my neck, and it's just been a consistent product for me. So the last set of products are kind of like all in the same family. They're nude lips. I've just been really loving nude lipsticks this summer and I will continue to use them. I'll probably use them throughout the year, to be honest. I mean, you can never go wrong with the nude lip. It's so basic, but it's so beautiful. So the first two are really creamy lipsticks. One's more creamier than the other, but they're very comfortable on the lips and I absolutely love the shade of nude that they are. I will have them pop up on the screen. The first one is the Kylie Jenner lipstick and it comes in this black tube just with her name on it. Of course, I did pick this up from Ulta, so if you wanted to, you could definitely go in store and pick this up. This is in the shade Butterscotch, and again, real creamy formula and just looks really pretty on my lips. I love to use this. It kind of has more of like a pinky undertone to it, so it's not like extremely nude, but I do love to use this all over my lips. So the next shade is a bit more creamier in consistency than the Kylie Jenner lipstick. This one is the Marc Jacobs lipstick in the shade ANAIS, and it comes like this, packaged really cute in like this tan packaging, silver lettering, and kind of has that magnetic clip thing. So I know I definitely can throw this in my purse and not worry about it getting messed up or anything like that. Now this shade, I will say, is very similar to the Kylie Jenner Butterscotch shade, just a little bit more on the mauvey pinky side, but still a very nice mauvey pinky nude, and I absolutely love it. It's not too light for my lips, and again, something that I use all over my lips. So I really love that. These next two nude lipsticks are more on the more matte side. They definitely go on very liquidy, but dry down a little bit more matte. It's not super matte to where it's like uncomfortable and stiff. Still very comfortable, but very beautiful shades. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks, and they look like, whoa, they look like this. They come in these tubes. This one has a black top. This one has more of like a tan nudish top. I don't know why that is, but these smell so good. They kind of almost remind me of like the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil bronzer, or the eyeshadow palettes that just smell so much like chocolate. That's basically what they remind me of. The first shade that I am swatching for you guys is called Angora, and this one has more of like a purple mauve undertone to it. It's not super nude, but still a very pretty and nice shade. I would still classify that as nude. And the second liquid lip is called Sweet Tooth, and this one by far has been my absolute favorite out of the two different tones. This one is definitely more nude than anything. The other one could or could not pass as a nude, just depending on how you see it. To me, I would definitely classify it as nude, but this one is a true nude, and I really love the undertone. Again, it still has that pinky beige undertone, but it's probably the brightest and most nudist nude out of all four of these. And again, just really love these liquid lipsticks, including these lipsticks right here. So all of these are definitely kind of like my go-to everyday type of lipstick for the most part. The only one that I would say that I don't necessarily wear on an everyday basis is this one right here. Again, this is in the shade Angora, and that's because it has more of like that purpley kind of tone to it, so it depends on the look. I definitely couldn't put that on with the look I have going on today, but still a very pretty shade. So really quickly before we end this video off, I do want to mention 2 BoxyCharm products that were not featured in my full face of BoxyCharm favorites that I did not too long ago. If you guys haven't seen that video, link up in the cards as always, and I'll also have it down in the description box as well. But I did want to mention both of these because I did not use them because they weren't necessarily part of an actual like full glam kind of look. And the first one is the Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Cleanser. I have been using this quite a bit lately, mostly in the mornings, not so much at night, because I still like to use the LA-ROCHEY cleanser. I've been using that consistently, but the Glam Glow I like to use as an additional kind of cleanser. But I like to use it during the day to just start off my day with very nice clean skin, but also very soft and a nice base to work with, especially before makeup. And then the second thing is the Wonder Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask. I talked about this in a previous BoxyCharm video, actually 2 of them, because I wanted to give you guys my opinion on that. And I absolutely love that mask. It goes on so nicely, makes my skin look so bright and refreshed afterwards, and it peels off nicely. And I love that fact that that one isn't too hard to like get on your skin and layer very nicely for you to peel off like all together. Sometimes I feel like peel off masks can be a little bit too messy and too tacky and sticky to where you can't really move the product around, and then it just becomes a big mess. So I definitely don't have that problem with that mask. But I did want to mention both of those products because they have been products that I've been consistently using, and I have been loving them. Okay guys, so that's all of my products that I have to share with you guys from the last 3 months. I haven't really been trying out new products lately, but I'm definitely going to get back on that, start trying things out, buying new products, doing reviews, all of that good stuff. That way I have more and more things to share with you. But I really felt like, even though it wasn't a lot of products this time, they were definitely worth mentioning. Let me know down in the description box, not the description, the comment section down below, if you guys have tried any of these products or plan on trying any of these products. I would definitely love to know your thoughts on them, or again, if you're going to purchase them or not. Also, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, bell notification on as always. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday every single week, so you don't want to miss out on a new upload. So definitely make sure you're doing that. And I don't have anything else to say other than I love you guys, and I'll see you guys super soon in the next video or vlog, whichever one comes first. Bye guys.